What's up, y'all? I'm Chelsea. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Today's question is, would I date a white man? And the answer is no. The reason why the answer is no is firstly because the way that most white people are. I feel like across the globe, most white people and most white men are very racist and ignorant towards black people. I feel like, in the past I've talked about how, majority of black women should stay away from black men, and you can find love outside of your own race as a black woman. But I feel like even though maybe I think there's statistics on like black women being with white men have healthier relationships rather than black women being with black men for the most part, I think. But at the same time, I feel like we should try to, black women and women period, should like gravitate towards men that give them respect the most. Like whatever their race or races are, I think that's where you should go to. And maybe white and black relationships as pertains to black women and white men are healthier than black women and black men relationships. But I feel like every single black woman should stay away, shouldn't be in a relationship with a white man because of the history of majority of white people throughout centuries of time. Most white men still are very racist and ignorant towards every single other race that isn't white. And I feel like I want to be with a man in the future, and marry a man in the future that will respect me, honor me, and genuinely love me. And maybe that is a white man out there that could love me, but at the same time, just like I prefer not to date white men. My preference is black men. So that's another big reason why like I just would never date a white man in the future. I know that me being with a black man in the future is like the person that I'm meant to be with, because that's who I'm attracted to, who I will have a romantic interest in. I just don't see me dating a white man. I'm open to dating outside of my race, and I would love to casually date in the future different races of men if I am genuinely attracted to them. Like I don't have a problem with that. I think it would be very interesting to like date different people that come from different walks of life from me, like different cultures that I do, different races. Like that would be very cool and interesting to do. If I do that in the future, that would be great. But as far as the man that I want to like marry and be in a relationship with in the future, that's like a black man. And as far as like would I date a white man, it's just like the answer is no. Like I just don't see it. I'm not attracted to white men. I don't think I've ever, well, I was attracted to a white pop star when I was a child, a very long time ago. But for the most part, like I don't think I've ever been attracted to like a white guy ever in my life. Maybe a couple white guys like in my childhood, but like that's it. So the answer for today's questions is no. Sorry today's video wasn't long, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.